Hi, I'm Vince. Are you here for the job interview?
Yes, absolutely. My name is Travis Geiser.
All right, well, let's get started. Have a seat.
Excellent.
All right, first off, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. First, I would start off saying that I'm a very punctual person. I believe in following through on the dates and set times that you've, laid out as far as, you know, coming to work every day. When it's 8 o'clock, I prefer to be here 10, 15, maybe half an hour earlier, depending on what's going on throughout the day. So definitely a big person on punctuality. And the next thing is organization. I like to make sure that all my files and projects are labeled or organized in a manner that I can reach them very quickly on my desk. And with projects, I like to keep the communication flowing, to stay organized, to keep people up to date, staff, personnel, whoever's involved. That's a big part, just being communicative and letting your staff and personnel know what's going on. That's really big. The next part is, leading into communication. I have no problem with talking to anybody, anywhere, anytime, any place. Uh, I really prefer, one-on-one. I like talking to any demographic, any age group. I really feel like that's an area that I tend to excel is speaking to an older demographic and understanding more about who they are and how that can turn into bringing a better relationship with a client or making a better product, things of that sort. And going along with communication and being like in a team, and I really believe in diversification. I really feel that's important. I know uh, earlier this year the Wall Street Journal mentioned about companies that want to hire more diverse uh, staff, including women more specifically. And it's proven to show that income and revenue increases when you have, at least a 50% split between your staff and personnel, and more specifically in executives. So I really am comfortable speaking with male, female, older generation, younger generation, no matter who it is. I'm comfortable speaking with them.
All right, great. How about a significant accomplishment you've had in your life?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest accomplishment I would say is becoming the game day operations coordinator for a Division III hockey team. When I approached the coach, it was their first year actually. They just only had one game, and I had seen that game. And the best part about it is seeing how you feel like you could apply it, how you could help this team, and then actually follow through with it and making it work. And I ended up doing that for 2 years. It was a great experience. I increased sponsorship and the sponsorship relationship, more specifically with Buffalo Wild Wings. They were a lower sponsor, and I was able to create a better relationship with the regional marketing staff that was in charge of that Buffalo Wild Wings, and we did something great, increased the community involvement. We started placing our players in with practices for the Pee Wee League in that area. And I think the biggest part about that accomplishment for me is I was able to find staff that were more intrinsically willing to work at the different positions that I had open. So more specifically, the video production manager, I reached out to the media arts director of the school, and I told him this was the type of person I was looking for, the position that it was, and he spread the word throughout his classes, and he gave me a name, and I got in touch base with her, and we hit it off. And the important thing about that experience was finding someone that really wanted to to have that career that you set up for them, or that position, and so they can get that experience prior to actually going out into the career industry that they want. So that was the biggest thing, is finding the staff that I know I needed, but also involving them in a way that it enhanced their career.
All right, and finally, tell me something you learned in your leadership management class with the great Dr. Petruzzi?
Yeah, absolutely. That was such a great experience. I'm glad I took that. I had the opportunity to take that class. The biggest takeaway from that was the transformational leadership styles. You know, individualized consideration is huge. As a leader, you need to understand uh, your staff, your personnel. You need to understand, where they're from, their experiences, what they desire, their beliefs, their vision, mission, all those important things, and which leads into intellectual stimulation. You need to understand how to allow them creativity and innovation is huge. No matter what the industry is, that always needs to be there and it needs to be in place so you can keep growing your company. Um, Inspirational motivation is important because, again, motivating your personnel is huge, and that was something that we really touched on in class. I felt like that was really important to my career. And idealized influences, as far as my beliefs and my vision, I feel like it's important, and I believe in what my beliefs and my vision and my goals, and I feel like it's important to incorporate that with my staff. So overall, those four leadership styles, transformational leadership is so key and important to a leadership and a leader in an organization as a whole.
All right, great. Well, just want to thank you for coming out.
Excellent.
Be in touch, and
Thank
I'll
you.
see you around.
Appreciate it.